What's up, man? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Your world, my opinion. It finally happened. We finally here, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's official.
What you see is what you get. You heard? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to have more diverse conversations. You see, we got introducing Honey J.
Honey J in the house.
What's up?
Honey, trying to get a female perspective.
In the house, ladies.
That's what it is, man. You see what it is. This is what we doing. 2024. You know what I'm saying? We finally collab. You see, Brandon, tell them, boy, you know what I'm saying, who's sponsoring us over here?
Uh-oh.
Yo, our first official sponsor for Your World, My Opinion
right.
is Hachiko Line Bully Kennel.
What?
That's our first official sponsor. So shout out them, boy. You know what I'm saying? They on the team heavy. Like, it's heavy. Like, it ain't no like, oh, we just throwing it up there.
Oh yeah, nah, we don't do shit like that.
Nah, it's official. Like,
we don't do shit like that. Man.
They're contributing to the development of the show.
What?
And that's how the show gonna grow. So anybody who wants to be a sponsor for Your World, My Opinion, just go ahead and hit up T Rivers, hit up Mr. Ross at any time, whenever y'all need to, and we, you know what I'm saying, we can conversate about that and work it all out, all right? Subscribe, hit the noti bell, YouTube, tell your mama, tell your cousin, your baby mama, baby daddy, whoever you need to tell. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be a sponsor, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a guest, hit us up. Because, you know, we down for whatever, man. Leave comments, likes, dislikes, whatever you want to do. Let us know what you want us to talk about on future shows and everything. And we got you. You know what I'm saying?
G, honey, you want to introduce yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this Honey J over here, you know what I'm saying? This is, she on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you might not see her up here, but she be in the background. And, you know, she's going to be keeping us on task with current events and everything, you know, keeping the conversation going how it need to go and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's part of the team.
Honestly, I just keep my ear to the street, keep my current events on point. But you can check us out. I do have a nutrition consultant business on WJNI every Saturday at 11:30. And we also host events and collab with other health organizations. So you can find me at different on different platforms. I'll definitely have, you know, them posted at the end of the show. Let's go. I'm ready to talk.
That's what's up, yo. Hey, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up this one. This is one of the ones we've been kind of talking about was the breakdancing competition at the Olympics. Y'all see that, man?
Yeah, see that? Man.
Did you see it? Did you see
it? It was that, and she's famous, you know. Rachel Reagan. That's what
Rachel
Reagan, yeah. And Australia.
That was my favorite.
What it is? I know that right.
I don't know what she was.
I just found out what she meant by that. So what she mean by that?
So yeah, you know, them boy was from Australia, and you know the national animal is kangaroo. So she was paying homage to her people, her nationality. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's a better way to do it. Let's be clear.
First off, like her whole background isn't even in hip hop. She did this for more so like a study, like to show like, hey, you know,
it can be different.
I'm conventional, but it can be different and shit. And you got people
out there
style. On their necks
style we ain't never see before, but
we ain't never gonna see that again.
And she had a little bit of break. That's like the little anytime she stopped.
Man, I thought she was gonna break her neck.
And that move she did.
When she was on the ground and she been twisting I was like, man,
scoot around, dog.
But you know what upset me about that?
What's that?
I really believe that moment. That is one of a couple of things, though. But, you know, that moment right there is the main reason why there's not going to be breakdancing at further Olympics.
You don't think so?
No.
She's famous now.
Listen, yeah, she's
loving that shit.
Listen, but it's not good for the Olympics. That's different. Like
I was surprised it was in the Olympics. It blew my mind.
For the simple fact, when you look at the Red Bull competitions
right.
niggas is out there in all these other countries and everything.
Right.
They just getting it.
Right.
That's why you saw all the other chicks up there and everybody. And I feel like they told them to water it down a little bit. Because everybody that I saw doing their thing, it really wasn't like how when you be like, if you Google
like Dancing with the Stars or
if you Google and you see like you know, the ninjas and all them boys and stuff and everything.
Right.
How complex it
The
gets.
Les Twins and all that.
And then it was one-on-one. They had a team.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. They should have the Olympics should have went about it different. Like you said, there should have been teams.
Yeah.
You know, but when everybody battles, the females need to battle the females, or if you mix it up, you know, however you want to do it or whatever.
It can be mixed.
But I feel like it's a slap in the face of our original culture.
Right.
Because it was like they just dangled it out there. You ain't see too much from America in the situation.
Yeah.
And then it's like after the Australian lady who don't break dance gets up there.
It's the commercial version
dance.
of it, man. They're making it commercialized.
You can't commercial that.
You don't supposed to, but they're going to try.
Yeah,
and
that's why it ain't going to be at the Olympics in Los Angeles.
One of the things I heard was her husband, who's a breakdancer also, was a judge. I heard two sides, so I ain't fact check it. But I heard two sides. Somebody said that he was a breakdancer, and then I heard that he was a judge also. Because it makes you wonder, like, how she made it through the qualification, the quality to be qualified.
She's a
Yeah,
con.
She got 0 points.
She's a con artist.
I've heard a lot of mixed, stories about it as well, as far as her having a PhD in breakdancing.
Yeah.
Basically her kind of.
They got started
Well, not
breakdancing.
breakdancing, but it was some
form of
some form of dance or whatever.
Right. But honestly, did y'all watch the rest of the breakdancing?
I didn't know. That's the only thing I saw.
And that's the thing.
I
It
didn't
took
watch
over
the
the entire show. I
Yeah.
just want to pay a shout out to the young man. I don't remember his name, but I thought he had an amazing take. He brought a ballerina on stage. It was an African American male. I'm not sure. Well, African. I don't know where country he was from. But he did the breakdancing and he incorporated her into that, right? But what it did was it showed the actual sport and it gave validity to breakdancing, right? A visual comparison of the two. I thought that was super thoughtful.
That is awesome.
The rest of it, I mean, she was a clown. She clowned the whole sport, and it took over everything. And it took over everything,
and that's why I said
they are celebrating
her. And they celebrating her like, oh, you know, they're making jokes out of it, but they're not looking at like, hey, there are people sitting here like, hey, she basically sat back and said, I can do that.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a mockery. It's a mockery of the culture in the world.
In the world. Once every 4 years this happens, and you chose to go out there
and do some shit like
that. And do the kangaroo.
Along with the swim.
Okay. I felt like she did every traditional Caucasian dance we've ever seen. She might as well did the lawnmower. She might as well, I mean, it was so
Hey, when she did the kangaroo, and she just did that shit like, yo, now, like,
that woman.
That shit. Done.
Down.
Man, that's wild.
That shit was crazy.
Long story short, do better.
Do better, man. Represent. If you're going to represent, you know what I'm saying, go hard or go home.
That's what it is.
But she did, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. She did.
But speaking about the Olympics, right?
What's up?
And I want to say this. Listen, bro. Like, for real, like, when every time the Olympics come around, it just shows the rest of the world. This is not a racist take. I just want to speak on this.
Okay,
that's what everybody say before they say something.
Right.
Yeah. But listen.
Sip straight.
You see how dominant we are in all kind of shit?
Everything?
All kind of shit.
What was last will be first.
Listen.
Fuck
y'all can make jokes about it.
Being
running,
black and proud, bro.
Listen, running.
Everything.
Throwing shit.
Everything.
Tossing niggas. Jumping over shit.
Shot put.
What you want?
What you want us to do?
Listen, first black female from Harvard. Jabbing niggas, got medals.
Okay. Let's give it up for us.
Hot shit, man.
I wanted to say that, bro. Like, cause listen, it's like every time I'm looking at it, it's just like, damn, we doing that too?
We doing that too. Yeah, exactly. You real? NASCAR, all that shit, hockey. We in all that shit dominant.
Like you be looking at this and you be proud, man. You know. And another thing, somebody I'm proud of in the Olympics. Like, they turned into a star this Olympics. And listen, Dennis Rodman's daughter for the U.S. women's soccer team. Yeah. She is a fucking star.
Like,
Listen,
Shout out to
she.
Shout out.
Listen, man.
If you
Like
missed
yo,
it, you missed
there was a lot of dope shit. Something else that I know we on the Olympics. I don't mean to keep drawing this out,
I mean, hey.
but something that's fucked up.
It's my story. Right.
Sha'Carri Richardson and old girl from Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That shit's crazy. Like how they did them boy. You know what I'm saying? How them boy did them boy and kept them boy out the race just because they wasn't staying in the Olympic Village. So Frazier had to drop out. Sha'Carri Richardson didn't get the warm up she needed.
You see how when she burned that broad and was looking sideways? Like,
Oh, yeah,
She
for
was
the
looking at her
4x1?
grandmother,
Yeah,
though. You
that's
know
what
what
it
I'm saying? Yeah, you
I
gotta
didn't
get
know.
your own story.
That's why I got
She
you,
was
man.
done,
I
she
ain't
went
know
up
why I
to
got
her
you.
mother,
I think she looked up across
She
at them
looked
down.
like, yeah,
She
like,
just
yo,
like,
who
oh,
you
y'all
know
thought
this
because I got
afterwards,
silver.
how, you know what I'm saying? She looked at her grandmother like, I got this. And
Yeah.
then she went and hugged her right afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole moment. It
And you
was
know what's crazy? I
beautiful.
didn't know none of
I
that
love
context of it.
You know,
Listen.
because, yeah.
You ruined that moment for me.
Yeah, I thought she was like,
I ruined the moment.
Listen,
Like,
Y'all,
listen.
you know what?
Listen.
That's what's wrong with niggas. I mean,
No,
people.
it's not. It is not. Cause listen, in that moment,
Yeah.
she looked. It was like, y'all think cause I got a silver, y'all was gonna get, bitch, please. That was the fuck out of here. Look, she gave
That was
him
the
that.
bitch please to her grandmother. Like, watch me dust
Watch me
you.
dust this bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
I do
Either
what I
way,
do.
it was
I do what I
a.
do.
That's an
Okay.
iconic. That's an
Came all the way to
iconic
Paris
moment,
to see
man.
me. I'ma do what I do. You know,
You know,
what
one
I'm
of the
saying?
things, she's maturing too, because she
I love it
said,
about her.
I
yeah.
saw she was saying that how, you know, with she used to wear the wigs, the color wigs and stuff. She said she realized that she can still stand out, but do it in a more professional manner. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, growth is there. That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Shout out to everybody, not just black. Shout out to everybody at the
Everybody.
Olympics, man.
You know
Everybody,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
USA crushed
I don't
it
know
as
how we
always.
can possibly
Yeah, get
talk
it in,
about
get it
the
in.
Olympics without
Yeah.
acknowledging Simone Biles.
Oh,
What?
the greatest.
Right.
Yeah,
The
I
greatest.
mean, by far.
The greatest
I mean,
Olympic-
Hey, check out her
Actually,
shit on Netflix, man. It really tells the story of her overcoming.
Yeah, everything that
situation.
she's overcome, man, amazing. Big shout outs to her.
Yeah.
And
And it was a major comeback
the
for
young
her.
lady who's been fighting for her bronze medal.
For her bronze medal,
Yeah,
like
you know what I'm
that
saying? I think
situation.
that
That
she
situation
finally got
crazy,
it.
man.
Yeah,
that's
shout out to her.
Because that's the thing I don't like about the Olympics, the politics.
Right.
There's
But
a lot
politics-
of
There's
It's
a
in
lot
it.
of poly
Right.
with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shout out to everybody at the Olympics doing
sure,
their
for sure.
thing.
I can't believe
Hey, I'm about to move on to another topic that
Let's go.
I know it's gonna be hot, and that's the Serena Williams, how she's changing her looks, and you know what I'm
Uh-oh.
saying, and it's kind of
Okay, TV
She's
time.
kind of
TV
she's
time.
kind of going in the Michael Jackson, Lil Kim direction.
Okay.
Not there yet, but if you look at the transition
You said
within the
it,
last
I
2 or
didn't
3 years, you can tell she didn't cross that boundary where it ain't gonna stop.
Okay, now
And
let's,
we talking about it.
let's rewind for a second. I was on 2 episodes when it was in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on the second episode, you know, when him and his co-host at the time, and
Aunt G,
shout out Aunt
you know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I spoke on, hey, you know, I got a reel up about it and everything, got thousands of views and shit. I said, yo, she looks horrible. Like she got with this motherfucker and now she's ruining her beauty.
We wasn't hearing it.
You know,
we felt like
they wasn't hearing. They were like, "Oh, you can't say that."
we was like in the transition.
He
and
coulda-
like it.
he cut it out. You know, he cut it out at the same time. You know, I ain't mad about it, but now we're here. She
Now we're
looks
we-
like.
right.
She don't look like a little. She's on the way.
She's on the way.
She's on the way.
She's on the way.
But she looks horrible now.
I
Man.
don't know about Lil Kim now. That's
That's how it
I
starts.
do feel like, you know, as a woman, sometimes it is hard to find a way to soften your look and to, you know, like she's kind of living. I don't know. I can't speak for her. But I feel like she's still kind of trying to find her way and find her look. And maybe her team, some of the people influencing her haven't been giving her the best advice.
brainwashed.
I will admit, right? Because there are beautiful brown-skinned, dark-skinned women, and you can find shades that match your skin tone that complement you. But to keep continuing
I
to try
think
to get lighter
it's
and
a-
lighter with the hair, with the face, with the makeup. I mean, it's giving.
I think it's an addiction.
Yeah,
I think
it's giving you trying to identify as something you're not.
I think it's an addiction. I think that once you start that process, you go down that rabbit hole to fixing everything that you don't like about yourself, which makes you who you are. I think you get addicted to it. Now you want to fix this, and this wasn't right, and you want to add this. And I think celebrities, especially when they're on a platform like she is, and as professional and accomplishments that she have,
Yeah,
you start to be in front of the media. You're around people. You try to, fix your looks to fit in these places, and you get addicted to it because it's never enough. And then you try to fix the fixes, and next thing you know, you look like Lil Kim.
But you gotta think
Michael
about her
Jackson.
regular everyday life, right? Her regular everyday life, she probably lives around a lot of Caucasian people. She's going to their stores, the soccer game, whatever her kid is into, that's who she's around, right?
Right.
And if she shows up authentically with twists, bare face, you know what I'm saying, regular clothes, it's just, unfortunately,
So she's fake now.
it's not even fake.
She's being fake.
I don't feel that way.
I do.
I don't feel that way.
but
Working in corporate, I don't feel that way.
Well,
right?
I can understand
Because,
that, but this is totally different because she was her until the moment when she married the European dude.
I think it started before that, but I feel.
I don't think it started before that, but I think once she got with him, I think he was the enabler. Like, hey, you should do that. You should, because maybe she was questioning herself before that.
Probably so.
She probably was questioning herself. But you got all your fans telling you, girl, you black and fucking beautiful. And then now you got some of the reporters out there talking shit. Oh, she look like a man out there. She look like a man. Why? Because she's just genetically better than her competition.
Right. And it's
she shouldn't have let that get to her head. But I think her getting with that dude, I really feel like her getting with the dude.
I mean, it's that, and sometimes there be things that happen behind closed doors. Culturally, right? And I'm about to get deep on y'all for a second because what's real is real, right? In the South specifically, East Coast, whatever. If you ugly, we called you ugly.
Right.
Growing up, you ugly. You know what I'm saying? And your hair nappy, and you got beady beads, and you know what I'm saying? You hear that your entire life growing up from some of the people that you respect the most, some of the people you love the most. They think they joking, but it cuts deep.
They do.
And you grow up with them scars and that trauma, and here we are, right? You marry outside of your race. The influence is real around you.
And you try to get in new doors.
Like I said, I feel like she's still. I don't know her. Girl, I don't know what you got going on, but I could just imagine as a woman, we're constantly seeking validation from the people that we love, right? So I feel like she's still trying to find her look. She hasn't found it yet. And when you're in relationships with men, sometimes they say things and do things that really have nothing to do with you, but you take it personal. You internalize
you got a problem with
it,
yourself.
right? She had a relationship with Drake.
Just like I said,
I think a song, now he just came out and said that song is directly about her specifically. I don't even remember what song it is or whatever, but
that was a little while ago. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, what she experienced, a lot of them probably didn't really take her serious. They just wanted to say they bagged Serena Williams.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
And I think she might be trying
I think it's interesting.
Man, I think the only thing that she needed to work on, I saw a shot of her feet one time.
All athletes' feet are messy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm like, outside of that, she was fine. She was a beautiful
feet,
black woman. I'm not knocking her for
How bad the feet been?
They
were horrible.
Corns and hammer time.
Damn.
But she's a fucking.
She is. It comes with that.
Athlete.
She comes with that. And I got bunions on my toes from
I wasn't
wrestling.
expecting her to have flawless feet. I don't care, cause she was beautiful as fuck.
She was.
But she ruined herself, man. I hate that. I hate that women and men feel like they got to.
That's just permanent, man. She's going. I'm telling you, it's
what's permanent. I don't think she's had a whole lot.
She like she lighten her skin. She like she lighten her skin. I mean, it could be makeup. No,
that's her whole body. She's bleaching.
Yeah,
she's bleaching. Her nose was different. Like
I think she had
everything
Botox
I told him years ago That been 2 years ago.
Yeah, about
when
2
we
years
did
ago.
that. Almost 2 years ago. Everything
You're
I
right,
said,
man. You're right.
it just.
That time we was
You know what I'm
giving
saying?
Mr. Benefit of Doubt. I was giving her the benefit of doubt, saying
Yeah,
that
he was. He
you know the
did,
way
he did,
society
he did, he
is.
did, he did.
You know, it's nothing wrong with trying to enhance certain things, but at the same time, I think with her and what happens to a lot of great, you know, celebrities, athletes, or whatever, they get addicted to that because now they're trying to get in different doors. They're trying to fit into different rooms, and you know, and that's the way they
Well,
see how to
that's
do
why a
it.
lot of females are trying to get it undone. Look at Black China,
Yeah, they're trying to get their asses undone.
Dream
and then,
Doll.
Because that
you know
shit
what I'm saying?
ain't-
it ain't in no more. A real
Exactly,
man,
exactly.
he can't take you nowhere.
I don't
looking
want
like
no
that.
big bumpy gorilla butt.
And he's scared for you to
hate-
leave the house. We gotta
And
go
see-
together.
and see,
Everywhere.
And that goes to the thing like women used to be like, oh, men got us to the. No.
no.
Men didn't get y'all to the point where
I
y'all
got
was doing all
yourselves
that.
there.
Competition, like
Between each other.
women, like men be in competition with each other, but it's like a
No, female just
With
told me
women,
that.
no. Us is a yeah,
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
you, but I'm gonna
Right,
do this.
right.
Women is a I'm stabbing.
Yeah.
better than
I'm trying to
like,
outdo you.
Like I'm outdoing, and they gonna let it be known, and
They're in
that's what
competition with themselves.
that's what carried that trend, and the like. Probably a chick saw a scripper one day and was like, that's what they want because they getting the money and shit.
Right.
So now everybody was doing all that shit, but then they realized they get with a nigga and the nigga like, I don't want that because every other nigga gonna want that.
Well, you know they got to go to another state. That's all. And they brand
Nah,
new.
man, we got social
Shit.
network
You know
now.
what?
I know plenty
We got
of
the
hoes.
social, we got the social network now.
I know plenty of hoes that went out of town
Women.
and
Next
got married.
topic. Next topic.
Next topic is I got another one. This Jay Prince. Should you have to check in when you go to Houston?
Why you gonna talk about my man like that?
Hey,
Come on.
I'm just saying. I know. That's
That nigga too
you
old
tell
to
your
be
age.
jokey, bro, for real.
Hey, but you know, and I understand the concept. I understand who Jay Prince is. I understand coming to Houston. You want to offer protection, you know, to whoever coming. That's your city or whatever. They
What
don't,
happened
the
to the
Caucasians, they don't got check in. But you know, at the same
You
time,
never know.
they in the. Do you think the Caucasians got check in with
Hell
other
no.
Caucasians?
Hell no.
Not with Jay Prince, but the Caucasian. people.
No. White people.
I
do
don't
their
know.
own-
They might do it different.
Listen.
Your agent talking to my agent
Listen.
and let them know you
That
coming.
whole
It's the same
checking,
thing.
that whole checking in shit come with these young niggas who like, yo, this is my shit. They don't own
The
no,
OGs.
they don't own no land or nothing. They don't own no block. They don't own nothing but probably their house or their car. It's probably in their mama's name and all type of shit.
The crazy thing about the check-in, I didn't heard about check-ins, but when you hear about check-in, it's always like Houston and Jay Prince. I ain't never.
Cali as well. Cali as well.
LA is where it started at.
With the check-in,
With the gangs
right.
and shit. Like,
If
if you go
with
to
like
Cali,
Suge Knight back in the day,
back when Pac and all them, like they
Right,
was like, oh,
right,
you gotta
right.
check in. But see, that shit is just some bullshit, non-cultural shit that we made cultural.
But I mean, it could come from a good place. Like, yo, you coming to
No.
my city? I know my city. You know, I know you're a celebrity. I want you to talk to me so I can let everybody know. Cause if you in a Jay Prince position, you in the clubs, you know the DJs, you know everybody there. They can put the word out, hey, so and so coming. You know what I'm saying? Look out for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it could be a security thing, man.
Nah,
but
that's somebody who weak. Listen, if I'm an artist, actor, whatever I am, I got bread.
right.
I'm official where I'm from. I got money. I got paid security, and I got my fam,
right.
and I got niggas.
Right.
I'm not checking in with nobody because one, I'm coming there on business most likely. And if I'm coming just to come, what I'm gonna check in with you for, and you're gonna announce to the whole area, hey, Mr. Ross are coming, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who he is, y'all don't bother him. Guess what? Everybody you're talking to, there's gonna be a couple of them niggas who's like, I don't give a fuck about that. If we catch this nigga slipping, we gonna get him.
we're gonna get him.
So
I
it
don't
don't
know,
matter.
man. I think us coming from where we coming from, we don't come from an environment where anybody's had to check in with anybody. This is not where we come from. I disagree. I think in the beginning it started off as a necessity. Like, absolutely. If you come to certain parts of my city,
Right.
you want certain drugs, you want to move a certain way, you want to move freely in certain areas, you want your men to move freely in certain areas, absolutely. You need to let somebody know you're here. But I think over time, people gonna be people, right?
Yeah.
People gonna take advantage of
Exactly.
that.
That's
what you like to say, for instance, right? You used to checking in with old boy every time you come to Houston and everything good. But that one time you check in, he ain't letting you know that he got a little beef going on.
Right,
You know, it's a little trouble in the
It
city.
can go the wrong way.
But he ain't letting you know that because he trying to make you think he's still holding everything down.
Right. Put him
So
like
you
song.
get there and then it creates trouble.
Migos.
And then people understand that, oh, okay, you don't have as much as control, or some of your people, they renegades, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
They're free agents.
so
I
you-
think it gets messed
So
up.
you
in the
saying
game.
that? So y'all saying people gonna be people? That's what I'm saying. We took the check-in. I'm doing the quote because there wasn't no check-in. If you in that position, if you're somebody of influence, money or whatever, you know other people with money or whatever. You're not checking in. You're hitting them boy up like, hey, I'm about to be in your city.
But
I
get that.
Is
But
the media?
listen,
Is the media?
Fine above
Have Jay
board,
Prince said
sure.
niggas need to check in, or is the media portraying it like that?
No, that he
didn't say
made
that,
it seem
though.
like because after the whole Migos situation, that's where all the check-in shit got
Yeah.
kind of like.
see how
hold
Can-
on
you see how
now.
Can and
It's
Mace
supposed
came
to
at
be
it.
good.
The boy was mixing in a certain way, right? You mixing in my hood.
But
you
hold
gotta
on.
let me know you.
But hold on.
Got
Wait a minute.
Got you.
The same shit you saying, no matter what, guess what happened? His people was there. His son and his people was there.
It happened.
It shouldn't have
but
happened.
it's rare. It's only popular
still,
because
it's not rare.
It's not
because
rare,
what I
but
said
it's
happens.
not as much as what's
Just
protected.
because you who are damn near 70 is like, hey, them boy coming. We know these young motherfuckers out here, they don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
respect
somebody might pop
or
off.
none of that
But
shit.
you gotta understand, them boy wanted to mix in his blocks. Them boy like dice games.
They wasn't
They
in the
was
block.
gambling. Yes, they were. They hit up several
They was in the
locations that
mall.
day. You gotta look at
But
the
that
whole
was the area.
timeline.
She
said
Why
that's
it
the area.
But it was
there, though.
over a gambling situation and
At the bowling alley, which
and
is where
Quavo,
they ended.
yeah,
at.
that's where they was at. And
they had
Quavo
been
and old
several
boy had a
places.
situation which should have just been, hey, y'all dead
Somebody
this
should
shit.
step in.
If you going,
I
if
can't
you,
speak on the situation, honestly. Not that specific one. I can speak in general.
And
know what
I'm
I'm
speaking
saying?
in
I
general
don't
too.
know.
And then, you
If my people's from Chicago, North Carolina, Virginia, Cali, whatever, they come to Charleston,
Right.
and something happens to them on my watch, they come and everybody in the fam that we all associate with knows, hey, if you're from Cali, hey, Honey J's going to Charleston. Oh, B's out there.
but you might-
She's good. Something happens.
niggas might violate the order, but at the same time, it gotta be repercussions to it. So, because
Right,
you really
because
can't,
you
you
gotta
can't
think about the
control.
gang
You can
thing, right.
say, yo, you say it from my area,
And you're saying
but
what
then
I'm
you
saying.
got- you
You're
got
saying
a
what I'm saying is
unorthodox
why
person.
the check-in is
But
bullshit.
most of the time, order is in order, though.
But
You
no,
understand what
not
I'm saying?
always, because
It's supposed
there's
to be.
always
Not
fuck
always.
niggas.
Supposed to be.
Not always.
Listen,
but you gotta
if
understand the
you
way
got
they
a small,
operate
if you
over
got
there
a
now.
small group, I understand how they
how
operate.
many- how many-
I've
have
been
things like
out
that
there.
here.
How many
It's
people?
hard.
Honestly, you
how
do.
many people?
We do, but that
how
boy
many-
If you
prevalent
in
like
the
that.
listen, if you in the streets and you move in a certain type of way, you're not moving downtown a certain type of way. You're not moving in the
For
north a certain
sure,
type of way.
but it's nothing compared to what you see in Texas and in Cali and in New York, and it's nothing compared.
You don't know that.
I do know.
You don't know that.
I do.
I'm gonna say this
Because
I'ma say this.
hold on. Okay, so if you know, then you know it doesn't matter how official whoever gets the check-in is with the streets. There's fuckery that goes on no matter
All
what.
day, every day.
Okay,
But most
so-
of the time, there's order.
But the check-in isn't. There's never order.
What if the check-in came from a necessity, as you know, back in the day when artists and stuff used to go to different state lines, and we had racism, you had Jim Crow, and maybe a check-in that came from that, like going places is making so. Hey,
But
let
seeing
me know
the check-in
what's
wasn't
safe.
always bad.
And it
Like,
might-
you
that's
got
what I'm
rogue
saying.
people
That's what
in the
I'm
mix
saying.
for sure. And when you
The
got rogue,
culture
you gotta
made
deal with them.
the culture made the check-in the bullshit that it is now.
Because
That's
it's
what
called
I'm saying.
check-in.
Oh, I agree with that.
It's called
The
check-in.
culture made the bullshit because, like I said, before all this check-in shit, all you had to do was, hey, I'm be in your city for a couple of days. And the same way you like, oh, you might need weed. Guess what? They already handling that for you.
Right,
These
right,
niggas
right.
now is like, hey, if you want to be straight, holler at me or you can't do nothing. See, that's bullshit.
Now that part of it is.
That's
for
bullshit,
sure.
and that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
my
I agree.
point I'm making. That check-in shit now is bullshit.
Boy, it can be a detriment to your life. You can end up unalive.
But see, anybody who has any type of common fucking knowledge and sense knows, hey, I'm this kind of person in the world.
I gotta move a certain way.
I have to move a certain way. If you want to still be on that hood bullshit, you know you're taking a chance. Check in or not, that something could happen. So all that check-in shit is bullshit.
Right.
I know if I'm a street nigga who made it big, who even if I left all that shit alone, I'm not moving the same way. So I got, hey Jay, I'm being in Atlanta for about 4 days. Guess what? Ain't nobody knowing I'm gonna be there. You might know, but you're not gonna. Hey, B gonna be here
Right.
Thursday through whatever. Because that's when everybody talks to somebody that talks to somebody that don't need to know that.
But
if you're a celebrity, they gonna find out regardless.
For somebody who
People gonna find
playing
out.
above board, what they're not gonna tell you is they had a lot of other stuff going on, which was why they was mixing.
That's why
in the
a check-in
hood
is
to-
bullshit.
Yeah, but that's why they needed to mix in the hood.
But
to
that's why
begin
you
with.
when
But
you're
you
somebody
got
of
that kind of money and
importance,
you
you
traveling,
move a certain
why I'm
way.
going to the
Look at
hood?
this. Look at this. Look at this.
Why do I need to go to
V,
the hood?
I hit you up. You know what I'm saying? You a person in your city. I hit you up. I said, Brandon, I'm coming. You know, I know you. You know, I know you. I hit you up. I said, Brandon, I'm coming to your town. How I need to move? Where I need to go at?
And I'm gonna tell you, if I'm a real nigga, let me stop you right there. If I'm a real ass nigga, if you my nigga,
Right.
and you coming to my city,
Right.
This is exactly what I'm gonna tell you.
You tell me.
Hey, I'm gonna have everything you need when you get here, but don't be moving around like you don't need to be moving around. Cause even though you good, cause they know you with me,
Right.
some shit might happen.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
sure.
real
But-
shit.
Okay.
That's
but
real shit.
say somebody overheard the conversation and they get on social media.
I'm not gonna have
and
that.
they say,
I'm not gonna have that. If I'm a real nigga,
you can have the conversation.
I'm not gonna have that conversation around everybody over here. I'm gonna step out the room. I'm gonna slide off.
But
That's what
a lot of
real
times,
motherfuckers do, man.
Right, but a lot of times you can have, it could be somebody overheard something some way. And if I say, all I got to do is get on social media and say, hey man, Travis boy, when he came, he had to check in with Brandon. You know, and that ain't what it was for me and you.
But guess what?
But that's how they portraying it.
But guess what?
When I just was trying to get, making my situation safe.
But guess what? If you don't move how you don't need to be moving, them niggas ain't gonna get a hold of you.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like what's being, overlooked is the fact that they needed to be connected to the streets to begin with to even go there.
That's
Because if
Well-
you're doing what you're supposed, if you got money and you move how you move, you can go to any city
you
you
don't,
want to.
you
drop
don't.
bags
If
and
you
do
out of
what you
town,
want.
you don't go places gambling and playing dice games.
exactly.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah, not in the
Unless you're in a casino.
I'm gonna tell them.
Let's be clear.
Listen,
You know
if we
what I
all
mean?
in a group, if we all in the same city, like we are
Right. Some niggas gamblers do. They want.
Okay,
they go
that's fine. That's
and-
fine.
Yeah, but I ain't gotta go to the
That's
hood.
fine.
But you gotta know better than
Here's
that.
exactly what I'm gonna tell you.
You gotta know better than that.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Hey, that shit, and you have to be like this. That's beneath us.
And
Like, why are we going
right,
there?
Right.
Come on, let's go to Vegas.
You have
Let's
to
go to
transition
Vegas.
from the streets.
You want to do something? Oh, we supposed to go
Mentality.
home tomorrow? Call everybody, tell them we going to Vegas instead.
Right,
Vegas
right,
and
you're
Vegas.
right.
Exactly.
That's all you gotta do because
Do
you're
what
in
you're
that
supposed to do.
position
Right.
to do that. So one, I'm not checking in because I'm gonna let my niggas know, hey, I'm gonna be in y'all city. The niggas who I let know that might not even see me.
But it go back to the same thing. You can't take, you can't make a hoe into a housewife. You can't take the hood out of somebody.
can't
to
take the
come
hood
in.
out of
and that's
somebody.
real.
Whatever the case may be, that's what it is.
But you gotta have the right
lucky.
people
You
around
got
you
gas on your
that
chest.
keep you in
And
check.
you gotta.
Some people love being in the hood,
Yeah.
around their people, around that environment.
I've
It
been
gives
there.
them
You grow up
satisfaction.
there.
It gives
It
me
gives you
satisfaction.
that. You know what
There
I'm
was
saying?
a time.
It gives
There
me
was a time when.
satisfaction.
There was a time when I loved that. Like it was hey, I'm gonna be in a hole in the wall,
Right.
by
Right.
myself.
Or just
I'm
like
good.
right now, I'm in Somerville, and you know what I'm saying. I
No,
used
he's
to
not.
Well, Berkeley County, Somerville. It's Berkeley, Somerville,
Okay, but he's not.
but not the real Somerville. It's Berkeley County, Goose.
But he's not. Like you're
Wherever
not about
we
to tell
at.
people where we at. So just go ahead. That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
I'm undisclosed location.
See, that's exactly why I'm like, niggas don't need to know certain shit.
All
That's
right,
what
but
I'm
they ain't
saying.
gonna find you by me saying I ain't
You be surprised. You would
I ain't
be
put my address out there, but all I'm saying is, I do get satisfaction on going back to
Yeah, I
the
know.
hood spots, like in.
I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know about the music you listen to every day.
Right,
Right.
I'm about to check out that
But
spot that's
I-
popping in the country.
I love that
the road.
shit. I love feeling
boy is
that.
pumping.
I love feeling that I can still do that, and I'm not successful yet. But now, if I get to the point, and Brandon right, once you get to a certain level, even though you feel that, you got to know better than to be caught in those environments. You got to carry yourself for where you at now.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying? But I do love it, so I know it'd be hard
to
to
head start on that shit.
pull away
Long
from.
story short, you shouldn't be checking in with nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
If you got the
Like,
bag,
that's just
go to the
bullshit.
city, do what you gotta do,
Handle your business
Handle
and
your
get the
business
fuck
and go
on. If you in
home.
that position,
and stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to. Don't
Exactly.
be out here swimming in the ocean.
You could be in the hood and you could be in the hood and like I'm good in the hood in Charleston.
Right.
I got family in Chicago. I know something could happen to me. I'm not moving the same way.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you can go anywhere if you know how to move.
But this is the
And
thing
you
though, like
respectful.
even
Unless you just get caught in
I
some
travel
bullshit.
a lot. Y'all know that. I'm very independent. Everywhere I go, I'm pretty much dolo. But then I get down to Mississippi in certain parts, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to run to the gas station. Everybody like, whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
And you know that's regular for
You
us.
know what I'm
'cause we
saying?
used to-
Yeah. They like, hey, you in the wrong hood for
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That boy
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
able to know you ain't from here as soon as they see you.
What
You know
up,
what I'm
cuz?
saying?
What
And
up?
you
What
a
up?
target.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
different when you go to the store than
Exactly.
if I go to the store.
Okay.
It's like that.
Matter of fact,
in
let me
parts
go to
of
the store for
Atlanta.
you.
It's like that in parts of Atlanta when I used to be in Atlanta all the time.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Niggas be like,
everywhere.
yeah, it's like, hey, wait,
T.
don't go to this gas station. You need to go to this other
Yeah,
store.
right. You know, go to the doctor.
Yo, we back. Hashtag YMWO, your world, my opinion and shit. Make sure you
Yeah.
subscribe, hit the noti bell. I'm Mr. Rosser, you know what I'm saying? That's T Rivers right there. That's Honey J, you know what I'm saying? This is the team right here. You might see her on camera, off camera. Just know she's around this motherfucker.
Just know we working,
shit.
baby.
Make sure you subscribe, hit the noti bell. Hashtag YWMO. You know what I'm saying? We put two and two together to make a million. This is what's going on. So,
Man.
how y'all feel? And I haven't talked about this shit on the real or nothing because this shit had me feeling fucked up.
Yeah.
It still make me feel fucked up. And it ain't just about this situation. You know, we deal with this situation one too many times over the course of a week, not a month, not a year,
Yeah, you're right.
a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of you don't hear about it.
Everybody know about the Sonya Massey situation. She was in the kitchen. She called the police to the house because she thought somebody was outside the house. And she ended up getting murdered,
Alive.
unalived, by the people that she called that's supposed to protect her. So, how y'all feel about that situation? Because I know y'all seen all the footage. And you know, maybe because in person, I've witnessed shit like this too many times in my life. But it's the after they put the rounds in her. The things that he was saying. Like, fuck that bitch, let her bleed out and all that shit.
Right.
Like, that's the part that really fucked me up. Like, you know, she called you there and you did it. So, with that and all, because there's been shit after that, before that, we all know. So, how y'all feel about that? You know what
Can I
I'm
go
saying?
first on this?
You can go first.
All right, so for me, you know, the aggression was there already, and the thing about police officers, you have to realize that they deal with shit at home, but just like at regular jobs, you don't supposed to bring it to work. You know what I'm saying? But when you're a police officer, that shit means so much more because lives are
So much.
involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he
Right.
already came in there. He already saw her as a threat because as soon as he said, "I'll shoot you in the face," she immediately started apologizing, got on the ground, was applying to what the cop was asking her to do, and I felt like he really was like he wanted to shoot her in the face, but she didn't give him what he needed to shoot her in the face, and he was already in that mode, and he did what he did, and all after what he said afterwards don't really matter to me because I already saw how it went down in the beginning to where it was already some blatant, I'm about to kill this black lady for whatever reason, because she have a mental disorder. We was talking about that. You know, mental health is real. She called the cop over there, and she did get aggressive to begin with, and you know, talking like how my mom would talk. You know what I'm saying? As far as though
the devil
is a liar. I rebuke you. You know what I'm saying? And went over to the store with the water. As soon as he pulled out the gun, I'll shoot you in the face. Like, what is that for a cop to say to me? If you trying to de-escalate the situation, you gonna shoot me in the face? So and she automatically recognized the threat. Like, okay, I didn't fuck up. You know, being black, I fucked up. Didn't know that was gonna do it, but that's what did it. That comment. Or to rebuke you or whatever, which my mom would say. And his retaliation, and she started bowing down. Oh, just like we do. And you know the time I done been in front of a police officer and they take it to the next level, and then you be like, okay, I knew what it is now. You can shoot the shit out of me, and you buck down. And she did that, and he still shot her in the face, right when he said he was gonna shoot her at. You know what I'm saying? So the after effect of it, that just add on to already what he already had in his head. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this bitch. Fuck this black bitch. Because you can't tell me that's not what he was thinking. Because he shot this unarmed lady with hot water, fucking 10 feet away in the face when she already was, okay, I'm done. I fucked up. I know. Do what you do. That's what fucks me up about it. I'm done with it.
I agree with both of y'all. My thing is, and I tell people all the time, it's not always what you do, but it's your heart and your intentions behind it, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay, you might have felt threatened or whatever, you did what you did, but it was clear in what he said afterwards.
That's
where his heart was at. All he did was validate what we already knew was in his mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So absolutely, and I think we deal with it too much, and it ain't just us. I was watching a video the other day.
I watch it all the time.
This Asian girl having a mental breakdown. Her family calls the cops. They come to the apartment door. She got a knife. What we say in the hood? Don't bring a knife to a what?
Gunfight.
To a gunfight. Yeah. So if I got a gun and you got a knife, why am I so fearful of you?
Exactly. Especially like if you're at a distance.
At a distance, right? You ain't even up on me.
Now,
you ain't charging at me.
If I open the door and you like right here, I'm you know what I'm saying? That's but it's the situation, and that's why I don't understand why people be, oh, well, they shouldn't have had a knife in their hand. One, you're oblivious to the family. Is like, they have a... And some of the videos you see where these cops unalive, because I know that's...
Right.
When they unalive these people, there'll be people in the background. Hey, he got head issues, bro. Hey,
right. They trying to let him know
and shit. But they come... Some.
Right. I didn't ran into good police officers.
Some.
But it's majority.
The ones we see.
Majority rule.
And speaking on the Sonya situation, I know I was going
She brought a pot to a gunfight. So
she brought a pot.
No.
But water.
My thing is, damn, what was I going at with that shit? Oh, y'all coming already hostile to the thing. Now the thing I want to ask y'all, a couple days before the situation happened, her daughter let it be known that her mother let her know, hey, them boys gonna try to take me out. Not saying who, what. She had a vision, epiphany, whatever she had. It was like, yo, them boys gonna kill me. She told her daughter that. Her daughter went on the press conference and was like, my mother told me just the other day that somebody gonna kill her. And I was supposed to be with my mother, and I feel bad about that shit.
That shit deep,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that whole situation, there's all the... I saw cops speak on it like, fuck that officer, I hope something happens, like all that shit. But it wasn't enough. The same way these sheriffs get up there when they talking shit to them gang members and everything. Now, that one sheriff in Florida, whenever a bad cop does some fucked up shit, he do get up there and be like, hey, that wouldn't happen in my department.
Right.
That's
some of them
that's
like
I've been blessed to run into actually white cops.
That's some black.
That's what I'm saying. The black cops, out of all my situations running in with cops, the black cop was the one that fucked me. You know what I'm saying? I remember I got pulled over in my Eclipse, and the white.
Uh-oh, that
Not the
red,
Eclipse.
that red
You know
streak.
what I mean?
Remember that
Hey. But I remember getting pulled over in that thing, you know, with 18s on it and the speakers bumping and the red and the kid on it. I remember getting pulled over and the white cop, they pulled me over and the white cop button let me go. And the black cop got out and walked around the car 2 times. And he was like, no, we gonna give him a ticket for his loud muffler. And I didn't even have one of the loud traditional mufflers.
No, right.
I did, my shit was deep, it was like, so it was, but he walked around 2 times. And then on top of that, to know he fucked up, I go to court, right? I sit through the whole, you know, you go to court, you know, you might be 3rd, 4th, you ain't gonna be last.
Yeah. Well,
I ain't been last, I ain't never happened. So what happened was, he did that for the situation, but he ain't even turned the ticket in. So even when I was there the whole time, they ain't never called my name. I'm sitting there, you waste my time, my job, my shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But,
For sure.
but it's the fact
Well, why you had to do that?
Why
But this
you
what I
Why you
always
couldn't
ask
agree with the
people,
white
right?
dude and let me go?
This is what I always ask people. When I was younger, I didn't fear the cops, right? Disclaimer. I took my mother's car at the age of 15.
Do women fear cops? Do you like women fear cops?
I absolutely fear
Yeah.
cops. Absolutely. Especially black women. You see
Black
what you
women,
see.
black
what
women.
You see.
You see how many
Right?
black women
Sandra
got murked in the
Bland,
past?
Like, are you
I mean,
serious
I
in this
do.
moment?
No,
But what I was about
go
to
ahead.
say was, which I posed to most cops that are close to me, if I get a chance to ask them, like, I stole my mother's car when I was 15, 3 o'clock in the morning. We
You're a
outside.
bad motherfucker.
She know about it though. I got caught.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna
We
tell
all
about the
did
stories I
that.
got caught. All right. So
I'm glad.
She said, I'm only
I'm
going to
glad
talk about the
you
one
know.
I got caught.
I ain't gonna tell them
All the
myself
other shit,
now. Okay. So, but at that moment at 15, I didn't fear the cops at all. I didn't have no license. I didn't even have a permit. The only thing I feared was getting caught by my mother.
By your mama, yeah.
So
Because-
what is so different today?
Okay.
Now, as an adult woman, I got a license, I got my registration straight, I got my insurance straight, and I don't want to get stopped by nobody
Here's
for nothing.
what happens. One, you done seen all them other situations with black women, with police. 2, when you're younger, the only
You feel
authority
parent.
that you know
It's your mom.
is whatever
What
parent,
happens at home?
granny or granddaddy,
right.
and maybe your school administration.
Yeah, because it's gonna lead back home.
Because outside of that, you don't have nobody else trying to keep you in check. Unless somebody like me find out the hard way. You out there getting into shit and the police chasing you. I ain't gonna say what county, city, state,
That
whatever.
ain't never happened to me.
But
Me neither.
you running from the police, and one thing a nigga like me know, they hate to run after you.
yes, they do.
When if they
They gonna
got
cut
you,
your ass.
they
I know
gonna
that.
beat your ass.
Even I know that.
They gonna beat your ass.
Oh, they get it up out of you for all the women.
13-year-old me didn't know that until that day.
Being a human being, do you not understand that? Like, you nigga, you made me chase you through the goddamn woods. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
Hold on.
I'm a nice stick you.
Just like I told her.
Shit.
You don't know until you know.
Right.
From that
If you
point
don't
on,
know, you don't know.
Now you
I
know.
knew unless I know I could get away from this bitch, I'm not running from it.
Right.
But let me tell you this. So some of my friends that have been officers that I've actually had the conversation with, one point they brought up is the fact that most cops don't live in the area they serve.
That they
in.
serve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? You see a Mount Pleasant cop living in Goose Creek.
Right.
A Berkeley County cop
Right.
living in James
Right.
Island.
Right.
So they're not even familiar. Like back in the day, you used to know everybody
to
on
know
the block,
everybody in the
in the
hood,
neighborhood.
how to deal with them and
you're
shit.
less likely to kill their child because you have a relationship.
And you know how
Well,
to
right.
deal with them too.
Okay.
It's like,
You
hey,
do,
I
you
know
do.
you. Hey, listen.
Right. I know
Put
you
the gun
got
down.
issues. Right.
Listen, look at me. Look at me.
Right.
It's me.
Right.
Look,
I
Ross.
can't be in the middle of y'all. Y'all hand be like this.
I know your big brother. I know your
Exactly.
little brother.
I'm gonna tell you, grandma. I'm gonna tell you, grandma.
Exactly. You handle it. You know.
But in the same sense as being somebody that has to deal with the community, do you want to patrol the people you know? Because now you something you have favoritism. You gonna have. You see what I'm saying?
It's definitely a
reverse to
double-edged
it.
sword,
It's a
right?
double.
But what is
Because-
the consequence for people of color when they're
You
not
have to be
familiar with
trained.
us and they're scared of us, right? Because if you don't
That's
live
a big
amongst
You
us,
have to be.
you're scared of
You
us.
fear the unknown.
You fear the unknown.
training-
So if you got a cop from Ohio moving
Move to Charleston.
North Charleston, South Carolina,
He ain't
he's
no-
more likely to use his gun
Yeah.
when he see a
couple of
6'3"
talking with his
dread-headed,
hands.
Geechee talking.
Yeah.
He don't even understand what you're saying.
Preach.
He don't even understand what
But,
you're saying.
but beyond that,
And if 3 of y'all jump out that car, you're dead. I'm not fighting you.
all right. That shit's real, but let me tell you what I think. I think the training and the evaluation
Absolutely.
it needs to be better because you supposed to be able to come from here and know how to deal with anybody.
Supposed to, but
here.
that's not what's
The
happening.
training need to be like that, so
Hold on.
it don't matter. You can police anybody.
Hold on.
But this was coming from a cop
Hold on,
that
hold
told
on.
me.
I'm just
Hold on.
because it's real.
Hold
They're
on.
not the trainers.
But I was in the military.
And the psychology, the
I was in the military.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't care how much training you do for a situation. Whenever it's a controlled environment, you're not on edge.
Right.
I don't care if it's live rounds going by you and shit. You're in a controlled environment for your safety.
you talking for the training.
Right,
the training.
exactly. The training
So
is
listen,
controlled.
So the training is controlled. No matter how somebody looks at it from the outside, you subconsciously know, hey, there really isn't no danger in this situation.
Right,
Right,
like
right.
Now you
dying.
come out of training, your first interaction, I don't care if it's a speeding ticket, whatever, you're walking into the unknown.
Okay.
Right.
Because
I got something for
each person is different out here in the world. You can, and that goes back to you gotta have good training. I'm not saying training doesn't matter. Training matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the kind of person you are, just like the Sonya
That's
situation.
an evaluation.
What's
That's
in
what.
you? Right.
But them evaluate. That's where fuck training. The
That's a part of
the
it.
mental evaluate. No, the mental evaluation is
But you need the training too.
yes. But what I'm saying is the evaluation needs to be set up different. However they set up the algorithm for that test or whatever for your
it has to
mental
be
and
because
shit.
them boys
Yeah,
be
they need to
getting
catch
through
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna say I know a person who is a officer of a city, county in our tri-county area. Personally,
Right?
I know that they are bipolar and fucking might be schizophrenic because of the drugs that they take on a used to
right.
on a regular basis.
Right?
They're an officer of the law.
Right.
That is not somebody you want in a high, stressful,
Situation.
volatile situation.
Job. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, absolutely.
But the thing about it is that's why is the most important because even though your training, you don't know the benefits of it until you're in the field. Right? I know I was in a control environment, but at the same time, my training is going to make me do things that I wouldn't normally do because I've been trained on it. So I'm going to react a certain way based on my training, even though the trainer is going to give me the reflexes I need.
I'm gonna tell you,
if they do it right.
I'm gonna tell you no.
If they do it
Listen
right.
to me, Trav. I don't care how good your training is. Outside of fundamentals.
And I'm not no expert.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
and I'm
Listen to
telling you, outside of fundamentals, certain little shit. Once you do it repetitively, that gets stuck in you.
Right,
Right.
for sure.
But all that other shit, they be like, hey, if this happens, nah.
I can tell you, for example.
Nah.
Absolutely, right?
Once the first
In
round
the
goes
war
by
before.
your head,
Yeah.
or
You're going to do what you do. I've been to war before, right? First mission.
Yeah, rounds go by your head?
First mission, we get ambushed for 10 miles straight, right? I'm driving. They say as a driver, you should not shoot and drive at the same time. I have a sawed-off on my passenger side. The problem is, they shooting on the driver's side.
Yeah.
He's no good to me. I'm driving. He can't put the sawed-off over me while I drive and dodge the bombs in the road.
Right.
So what do? Put my rifle on burst, put it under my arm and try to suppress as much fire as I
you
can
for your safety.
while I'm driving.
For your safety.
But according to SOP,
That's hard.
according to SOP, I'm not supposed to do
That's
You're
that.
not supposed to do that.
You're gonna survive at the end of the day. You're gonna do what you think you need to
Whatever
do,
it
regardless
is.
of what the training
Training was.
says. You know, and I can attest
And
to that.
with these officers, again, the same way we see how we getting murked out there by these people, these officers see it too. So
Right.
they know I got an 85% chance of getting off on this. And there's a lot of people, you got to have a certain mindset to do certain jobs. I guarantee you a lot of officers are sociopaths or psychopaths.
they got-
And guess what you want?
They don't get enough mental health evaluation. Like, they don't get enough support after they go through a traumatic
Because I'm going to tell you like
It's just
this.
constant.
Somebody who has mental issues, you know how to pass them tests.
Right.
A sociopath and a psychopath knows how to beat that test.
Right.
And all they're doing every day,
and that shit is important. When you do
there's
have
people who
mental health,
wake up and be like, I hope something happens.
Right.
And there's people who, I hope nothing happens.
But let me say
One
this.
thing about mental health is you gonna suppress it. You gonna hide it.
Well, yeah, you
You
gonna
know
lie
how
yourself initially.
the whole time you looking at your actions like this.
Right.
When you in a state of depression or something, and you watch all your movements, and you are constantly trying not to let it be recognized. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that to be like, it is a difficult thing to try to analyze, but but it can be done. Do the right test.
It can't be done.
Do the right tests.
It can't be done.
It will
There's
show
no
itself.
there's no right test.
There's right.
Yeah,
tests.
yeah, there is
Because
one out
the same,
there, yeah.
listen,
For
the
you-
same,
It would have to be a multitude
Look,
of cumulative
but
tests
here's
to
the thing,
even-
but
even
here's the-
halfway
that's-
get
but
us
here's
where
the
we
thing,
need.
though.
But you're gonna get some kind
But
of.
here's the thing, the same way I
And
told
we
you,
fail,
the same way I broke down the COVID shit, testing and all that shit in that last episode we did, that one episode. Guess what happens with people?
What?
With sociopaths, with psychopaths, with narcissists and shit. They evolve too. So as much as your accumulative data, you're getting it from people who've already been caught.
Right.
That's been established.
Yeah, yeah.
right,
It's
right.
like a virus. You cross it, yeah.
Y'all two doctors, therapists and shit, y'all done got these 20, 30, 40, 50 known psychosocial narcissists. Boom. Y'all get to me.
Right.
I fly in colors, y'all's test.
Yeah, basically.
But guess what? I done killed 13 niggas as a kid. I'm murdering every woman that reminds me of my granny or some shit by something they say or some shit, and y'all will never know.
Hey, I'm gonna put y'all on game on something real quick.
But-
out of the blue.
What's
Out of the
that?
blue.
What's that?
But hold on. Any officer of the
damn,
law.
I thought I about to get
Hold
it.
on, no, hold that thought. Any officer, because I don't want nobody to think we biased and all type of shit, because I know
Not
cops.
by far.
Any officer that wants to chime in and everything or wants to be on the show,
Right.
you will not be fucking attacked or anything and
We
shit.
just gonna ask
Or
questions.
just leave a comment
We need the feedback. You know what I'm
and we
saying?
want to know, man.
Give us
some
Because
some
I
real
just
shit,
want to
man.
add the second point that officer made. It was one, that cops don't live in the areas they serve anymore, and then two, that cops don't foot patrol anymore. Like back in the day, if they had, like, say, a certain shopping center,
Right.
they knew every owner, almost every worker in the shopping center, because they
certain
got
block
out
or
and they
whatever.
would get out and talk to people, right?
Yeah.
Now they sitting in their car off in a corner somewhere
Computer,
watching.
laptop,
Right.
everything in front of
You
them.
don't
They
know
ain't
what
even
that
looking.
cop doing. And to me,
Nigga looking at porn,
it's
bro.
kind of okay. It's kind of crazy
I've been looking at
because
porn.
it's like you waiting or you looking for something. If I sit here and look for something
That's your
long
job.
enough, I'm going to find
Find
it. No,
it.
it's
That's
not
your
their job. Okay,
It
their
is.
job is to
To
protect
serve
and serve.
and protect.
That's like
Protect and
safety.
serve.
That's like safety
No,
at
no,
work.
no, no, no,
What
no,
they
no.
say? Stay safe, right?
No,
But
no,
when
no,
you
no,
out there
no.
producing and shit, what they tell you to do? Get them numbers.
No, because
That's
I'm
the same thing.
But that's a different
Your
job.
job
though.
is protect and serve.
That's a
But
different
nigga,
job.
go out there and get them numbers. You got to
Yeah,
get
get them
numbers.
tickets and kill them niggas.
Uphold the law.
Yeah,
right?
you're supposed
For
to uphold the law.
But my thing is this, like I tell people, living in another country, you do not see cops sitting around doing
I'ma say
nothing
this,
all
hey.
day. You ain't gonna see no cop patrolling. They got cameras for everything. All they gonna do
Yeah.
is take the picture and send you the ticket.
Your
Yep.
world, my opinion, random fact. So, random fact is Phil Collins. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, y'all know what I'm talking
This
about, right?
nigga fucked the whole song.
Hold on, but random
I
fact.
don't even
Listen,
know.
Random.
No.
Let me finish.
Okay,
Random
I
fact.
can feel it.
Random
I
fact.
can feel it.
So
know what that
I don't
is.
know, and this is one of the things my wife brought to my attention, and it blew my mind. But the song came from Phil Collins when he was younger. He witnessed his neighbor murdering a person, and he wrote the song for the neighbor, and he invited the neighbor 20, 30 years later to the concert and sung the song to him. And if you listen to the song,
Now I'm gonna look
trust
at the
me,
song. Now
listen to this.
I'm gonna listen
Listen
to
to
the
the
song.
lyrics of the song, and you gonna realize. And that's your world, my opinion. Random fact, real shit. Fact check it. I'm gonna throw that out there. That's something we gonna be
Yeah,
doing.
go ahead and research.
Check that out. But that
Hey,
shit
Arnold.
is real. That he wrote. And
That
random
just came
fact.
out of left
I don't
field,
know
but-
where.
Like,
Left
see,
field,
that is
baby.
real.
Left field, because I
like
know
it.
it's a random fact. A lot of people don't know.
I like it.
A lot of people don't know.
I like
and
it.
I want y'all to
That's
go
crazy.
check that out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He invited him
Did he
to
get
the
him locked
concert.
up?
No, that's what he did.
Just like, I'm just letting you know.
You
I
saw
know,
it.
nigga.
I saw
I
it.
saw it,
yeah.
And my number one song is about you.
Okay.
You don't tell him nothing, so he just got a ticket to the shit, come to the shit.
Yeah.
And it's one of them things. You know he had to know what it was. Do you know what it was? Because if you had a song, you talking? It's one of them shit that put you in a weird place. Like, damn, nigga, no. Man, you know what, man. And it depends on how. I think he really was kind of like looking at him, and I don't know. I don't know that part. I'm gonna go back and fact check that part of it.
Yeah.
But everything I said before, random fact check, random shit y'all don't know.
TV talking about.
Your real
Okay.
my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
What was
Good.
the second subject?
That's what.
Damn,
that's
that
what I
mother
was
going on in it. I love it. Hey.
No, it was something else. No, there was something else.
We had another
No,
subject.
we had another-
we did.
What was it? We said the police thing. Damn. See, Todd would have remembered, but Todd.
No, Todd would have remembered. Todd would have been telling us to talk about Kamala.
I said we're going to talk about something
Yeah.
more local.
Local.
Oh, what was the
why we
plays?
don't dance in the clubs
Why we
and
don't
shit
dance
no
no
more?
more?
Why you don't dance no more?
They
Why
don't dance no more.
All we
They
do
don't
is
dance
this.
no
I'm
more.
All we do is this.
I'm gonna do this.
All we do is this.
Why? They say why niggas don't dance no more, but I can't. I don't. Niggas don't dance
He
no more.
can't relate to that.
Cause I dance.
I
Anybody
can't
go to the
relate to
club
that either. I'm outside. When I'm outside, I'm outside.
dancing.
Let's be clear.
So
'Cause I don't be
I
outside.
don't even know where that topic came from. I didn't know niggas wasn't dancing no more. We know why? Cause when I'm dancing,
Ah,
and niggas be dancing on the floor too. It be about 5 or 6 niggas on.
5 or 6.
That shit ain't changed. Anytime I ever went to the club, you always got about 4 or 5 motherfuckers that's on the floor dancing all night. I've been one of them.
No.
Yeah,
It's changed. Keep going.
it has. I still go. No, it's just
When
different
you been in
dances.
high school and we've been going to the armory to dance and everything, everybody was on the floor, dog.
I mean, 'cause the-
when you talk about,
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some of the clubs that was open back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
was
teen
on the
clubs.
floor, not
That's
even teen
different.
clubs.
The armory
Okay, yeah, but fast forward.
to what?
Illusion.
Illusion.
Well, because
Diplomat.
you know, okay. I think what it is you got clubs, you got bars. A lot of times we go to bars
And expect
and they
club
and expect a
atmosphere.
club because they offer a club, but everybody ain't on the floor. Some people doing bar shit, and I think that's where the
Okay,
mix
maybe
up
we
come
shouldn't
from.
talk about this subject right now.
I can't-
because That nigga's
The
interrupted us
back.
about 18. Yeah, the back.
No, he on the show too.
Nah.
He part of the team.
They're gonna be like, yo, them niggas always.
That
got
moth,
something flying in
I'm
that
gonna
bitch.
catch that moth,
Them boy ain't gotta close.
and he gonna be
No.
a part. I'm gonna put him in a jar right
Be
here.
outside. You don't see the brick?
Put the holes in there. Right. You know what it is. Shit real.
In the backyard. No, I'm
Shit
just
real.
playing.
Shit real.
Oh,
Hey, yo, your world, my opinion.
Why them boy don't dance no more?
hit the note
Oh,
bell.
I'm about to close this thing out.
subscribe.
Quick
We're gonna
fast.
talk- we're gonna
Why
talk-
them boy that?
we're gonna-
See, I can't
Let's
talk
talk
on that because I think people still dancing.
I don't.
I'm out of it.
Not trying.
I think going to the club is for show now.
Exactly.
I think it's a for
It's,
sure
it's
thing.
all about like I've been here. I gotta get myself
It's
on
Y'all
Yeah.
want
Jay,
old niggas.
dance on the
Y'all gotta
couch.
be
Dance
careful.
on the couch.
Dance on the couch, nigga.
Y'all got to be
Oh.
careful. Ain't nothing changed but the club.
Shoot.
Except for the club you go to.
These people
Now we go to
change,
34
bro.
and up. 40.
Not me.
You remember? I don't go to no teen club no more.
What teen club is there in Charleston?
I don't know. 'Cause
Okay.
I ain't in
there isn't
tune.
any. There isn't any. Ain't
So
none
what
of
club
that
you going
popping.
to?
Dance, don't
Huh?
What club you going
They
to?
don't dance.
I don't even go to clubs around here no more.
Exactly.
Because
So how you know niggas don't dance no more?
But they don't.
Why? 'Cause somebody told you
I
that?
mean,
You ain't see it
'cause they
yourself?
don't.
I don't wanna shout out any one club. I don't wanna do that. Or
Is it a
pick on
club or is it a
anybody
bar?
in particular. But I have been to some clubs in Charleston in the last year. And I mean,
It's more of a chill situation.
everybody is kinda in their phones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's kinda with their group. Charleston's very cliquish. It can be.
Yeah, but the dancers, nowadays is dancing on the phone.
Right.
But it's not dancing. It's showing out like it's twerking and shit
That's
on the thing.
dancing, Brandon.
No, it's,
Just because you get old and you don't want to realize that the shit is changing, and now we're the mamas
artists
looking
complain
back
about
at
it at
it.
concerts now, right?
But if you
too?
move it, if you
on stage and you singing
you
your heart
dancing.
out and everybody's phone is like this, nobody's grooving with you, nobody's
Yeah,
singing
yeah.
with you like
It's
they
just
used
like-
to.
it's the equivalent of this. If you go to the beach and you have to take music with you, you've totally lost connection with life. You don't go to the beach to play
What?
music and shit.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you
You
do.
gotta hear the sounds of the waves. And you can't hear that shit.
Man, I made that shit when I go in the water. But when I come back to my chill spot, I want to hear music.
Hashtag YWMO.
That's like you. That's like
Okay.
you
Naughty
saying
Bell.
I don't supposed to take alcohol to the beach because I just supposed to enjoy
I
it.
didn't say that. I
It's
didn't
the same
say
thing as
that.
the music.
No, it's not.
I like
No.
alcohol. I like music.
No,
It
bro.
depends on the reason why you're going to the beach, but at the end of the day,
I want me some music.
you need
If
music everywhere you go.
if me and a woman,
Yes.
if me and
So-
a woman
yes,
go
I
to
want
the
that.
They would
beach,
call that a
if me and a woman go to the beach and we going to chill, relax, conversate, and all kind of shit.
Right.
Oh, I'm a family man. I ain't going to the beach to do none of that. I go to the beach so the kids can enjoy themselves, so I can get in the water. I can get in the water and relax and conversate.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm trying to get my personal time. You get
Ain't no
you get your
personal
personal
about
time. I get my personal time. The radio playing. I lay back. I drinking me a margarita. You know what I'm saying? Loving life. Shit, you better not try to conversate with me. I conversate at work all the fucking time. I conversate. I do a podcast.
I feel you.
This is time where I don't want to talk.
There's moments.
I ain't conversating with
That's
you.
real shit.
I ain't no
That's real
lover
shit.
boy.
I
You
get
know. I just saying.
He ain't no lover boy.
I
but
want to
he
be at the
married.
beach. Brandon bring this music. You don't need to bring music to the beach. I don't know what this dude talking about. I gotta go back and check.
There's gonna be an ass
I
of
gotta
people.
check his resume
There's
again.
gonna be an ass of people who agree with me on that.
You know
bro.
how many people go to the beach to like
Relax,
relax, and get in
okay.
touch with nature and get
So
closer to the divine.
you supposed to
and-
every day. Oh, that nigga got COVID. Oh, shit,
God.
your kids them started
Hey,
school too.
Y'all know
Oh,
monkeypox.
shit,
Monkeypox. That's about monkeypox.
Woo.
Monkeypox. is
Monkey
back
pox.
on the
We
rise.
talked about monkey pox one time.
Y'all
That
do.
shit back.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about it.
In certain
Remember?
The
countries,
World Health
the
Organization.
World Health
We had a-
Organization.
we had a big conversation about that on the second show.
Yeah.
Monkey pox.
We back outside.
That's crazy to hear that again randomly like that.
Okay.
I thought monkey pox.
It ain't a coincidence.
Why do you call it monkey pox if I'm come from monkeys?
You know I don't know. All I know is them
What if
blisters
it came
on
from
your
a black
skin.
dude? That's why they call it monkey pox. Like the monkey wrench. You know the monkey wrench, right? You know the monkey
I don't
wrench.
know this.
Fact check this.
I
but,
just wanna know- I just
but
wanna
a
say
black
I don't
man,
know
a
this.
black man from, I'm pretty sure, fact check it, but a black man invented the wrench. And
Did he?
society was upset about it, so they took it and they named it a monkey wrench.
I can believe
Because
that.
they look at black people as monkeys. He made the wrench, and that's where the name Monkey Wrench came from. Random Facts, Your World, My Opinion podcast. We gonna be doing this, man. Random, and I want y'all to fact check it. I want y'all to comment. If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
let
we
me know.
looking it up right now.
Right
Look
now,
at
look it up.
Google me, bitch.
So Charles Monkey, a Baltimore mechanic, is
Oh,
credited
name is Charles
with
Monkey?
inventing the monkey wrench in 1858.
Charles Monkey. That's
yeah,
why.
let's see what
His
his
last name
national-
is Monkey, huh?
In 1922.
Was it a black dude?
Wait, now.
Is it a black dude?
Now that happened in 1858, right? But in 1922, Jack Johnson, the first American heavyweight
Jack Johnson,
boxing champ,
hey, look him
also patented a wrench.
Right, that's the story I heard. Jack Johnson patented it, and they call it a monkey wrench based off of him because Jack Johnson is one of the greatest fighters of all time, but you never hear his name.
Yeah,
he
I
was
remember him.
My brother told
yeah,
me
He
look
whipped
at the
like
picture.
200 down white boys.
Right,
Put a
right.
picture of him up there, man.
He beat
Look at
all
him,
the great
man.
white hopes. And he was riding around with white women in his car at a time where you don't supposed to be riding around with white women.
That's
It's-
bad, motherfucker.
And he
yeah.
been, them boys said he got pulled over for driving too fast because he had a sports car because he making money. And he gave the cop an extra $100 because he said, I'm going to be driving fast on the way back. Look it up.
It might
Fact check
have
it.
been $10 back then
Fact
because
check.
that was.
Wherever the money was,
equivalent.
the
Hey.
fact that when he paid to say, that's some raw shit back then in the 30s, like the 20s and 10s.
That was the 2010.
1910s
Yeah,
or some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. He was back outside. But why we didn't talk about the man that got disqualified from the Olympics because his genitalia had hit the bar.
That is a
We
big
took-
one. Oh, did you say hit the bar? I'm
Yeah.
talking about the one where
He was on the
The
split
dude who
bar.
was acting like the dude who was beating up the chicks in
No.
boxing. I know what you're talking about, but I think he.
no, I'm talking about the boxing. Yes.
Yeah, you talking about the boxing.
boxing.
He
Oh,
talking
that
about.
wasn't no real dude though.
Man, that nigga look like a dude.
No, she was.
Look
born
at that
a
the way
female.
the look. I don't give a
was
fuck, dog.
born-
You got too much goddamn T cells.
Jay.
You got too much.
Jay.
This motherfucking movement was
Y'all
like a
boy
nigga.
right. Y'all
She was
boy
like,
right.
yo, okay.
Jay.
This
Right.
shit is something
You
different.
see it right here.
A whole
All
dude.
this like, hey, what up?
And then
The boy bit.
he even tried to
Yeah,
play.
like she like.
He even tried to play it off.
You
He
did-
went hard.
She fuck, and her,
And then
his
you put
lang-
your hand up.
in his language, she put up a good fight.
Okay.
Like, come on, bro. Nah,
This nigga had no remorse.
nah, bro.
Dang.
Like, yo, I'm really a woman. That let you know he really think
Boom,
he's
hold on.
female.
This, I gotta put this disclaimer out there. Anybody a part of that alphabet gang, transgender gang, and everything.
Brett don't say
hate
alphabet
towards-
gang. I don't know if that's flattering.
There's no hate towards y'all or
I
whatever.
don't
But
think
we're
like
talking
that.
about one specific situation. So she
Is it-
failed the
genetic
test,
test.
the
Yeah.
genetic test,
So
but
they
they
say-
still let her compete.
Because
She was born a woman.
well, she identifies.
No,
as a
she
woman.
was born as a woman.
She was born as a woman, but she probably
What does
had
that mean? What does that mean? That mean you got both?
I mean, I think.
Yeah.
I think she.
Like,
I
she-
You
think
got a big clit.
like-
Your clit look like a dick.
maybe possibly.
You ever seen them clits on Flip?
Yeah.
Because I be watching them on porn
I've
sometimes.
dealt with a chick who had an
and I be
enlarged
like-
clitoris.
and I-
but listen, hold on.
in Brazil, they got it in Brazil.
TV time out.
The boy be having a big clit. Man. Like, goddamn,
There's
I
black
ain't
chicks who got big clits. There's all kinds
know. I'm
of.
talking about that shit be looking a little dick.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
go from it.
Like it's like they
Travis,
monkey and the
just
shit.
stop.
The
I
shit
go
stick
from
out
it.
like
I
that.
swear, I be like,
look, it's like that. Like
that's
it be
too
sticking
big.
out like that. But anyway, she probably was born. She probably was born a female, but she also had high testosterone levels
Well,
that made
hormones,
her
right.
that made
Right.
her more
Right.
mannish
Right.
than a woman.
Right.
But even then, you're still more on the lines of a dude.
You move like a dude.
You
look
built like a dude.
you
Look
look
at
like a
her.
dude.
Her
Yeah.
shoulders was wide as shit.
Everything said.
Your world,
You see
my
her
opinion.
hand when you see her hand when she
Hey.
waved to the crowd.
Hey, this
It
your
was like my hand.
this
Nigga.
your world, my opinion. After dark.
Anyway, Jay, honey Jay, you got any last words
I'm
my
for the
opinion.
first,
not.
for the first
Wonderful
episode
world.
of this shit?
I still want to
Really?
talk about the man
Be
who
rough.
genitalia got him out the
Oh,
mouth.
go
Y'all
ahead.
want to talk about that?
No,
That's
go
what
ahead.
I want to talk about.
Go ahead, go
that.
ahead.
You
'Cause
know,
I ain't know that story.
you ain't seen the video.
I didn't see that, man.
Okay.
You seen everything else. You ain't see that.
I don't be seeing that. I be working. That's why I got
Wait,
told.
You don't do nothing at work. Nigga.
I got to look at
Nigga, you
shit.
be on your phone. Nigga.
What? I do not be on my
I
phone.
see that green dot pop
Shit.
up all the time.
I'm an advocate for motherfuckers at work not being on the phone. The culture has changed now. These motherfuckers on their phone. I tell them all the time, I can't wait that rule come back. I be wanting to tell the CEO, hey, them boy on their phone. I ain't one of them niggas. Don't be on your phone.
That
If
boy,
you- hey,
that boy from Django and shit.
hey,
What
you
is
see
that
how-
name from
hey,
Django?
that shit's a touchy topic with me, man. Fuck them boy on your phone. Stay on your fucking phone. They paying you. Wonderful World, Mr. Rosser. In my opinion, podcast.
Hold
Your
on,
world,
I got it.
my
for
opinion.
you. Hold on.
No, you good. I just been doing that. Rick
Okay.
Ross, where you at? I just spent about $2,000, 3, 4, 10 grand on bottles. Every show got at least
Probably.
1, 2 bottles.
Probably.
$40 a bottle. You do the math. The couple shows, go back. My birthday show I had 9 of these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody show up. I drank 3 bottles and did a show that I didn't want to put out. You know? I did a show that I was like, yo, I battled, you know, and you know why I ended up dropping my brother, like, man, I put it out. So go check it out. You know, I think it's the,
All right, here we go.
Go ahead, what you got? I just been down buying time.
Oh, I didn't want to really show it. What does? Oh my God.
Damn, cut that out.
Oh, I think that boy gonna cut it out. They not gonna show it like it need to be. Oh, I need to find a good video.
It's hard to find.
I know, yeah.
Maybe
let's save it for another one though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can make a reel out of it.
So basically, he was doing the vault, I believe. I need to get the exact right sport, but the one where you got the pole.
Right, that's the vault.
And you jumping over the bar. And so he completely landed the bar except for it basically rubbed his penis from the
knock it down?
It didn't knock it down, but
he good.
But he hit the bar. You can't hit the bar.
You can hit the bar and you can't fall.
You can hit the bar.
It just can't fall.
And the pole vault?
Yeah,
right.
Like, yeah, as long as the bar don't fall.
Yeah.
Well, he was disqualified, this young man.
Maybe because he got a big thing and everybody can see it.
What? You can't
I don't know, nigga.
It was a whole story.
The
I don't know how
bar
y'all see. Y'all, they don't want to talk about this subject, but I just want to say God is good.
Ain't no,
I didn't
And
like.
I hear he done got porn deals. He went
So
from
he got a big dick.
25,000.
So he got a big dick. That's why they did it. Because he probably cleared it and everybody saw his shit, slapped that shit, and everybody was like, "Oh, we can't show this." To everybody, because if they didn't disqualify him, then he was gonna have. No, what I'm saying is, if they didn't do it, then everybody would have kept seeing his dick slapping the bar the rest of the Olympics until the gold medal round.
It was beautiful. See,
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
She said it was beautiful.
Hey, I just try to get
That nigga got a
That nigga
got a 15-inch dick. That nigga got a 15-inch dick.
tattoo on his arm.
Oh, that nigga's a porn star anyway. Look him up. What's his name? Look him up. He's a porn star.
See, you can see how the balls hit the bar.
I'm trying to see that though. You got me over here
You
like.
can see how the balls hit the bar.
Yeah, see, that's like tricky. You got niggas over here trying to see balls. We like, yo, where the balls at? Where? Nah, dog.
Hey.
You ain't gonna get me.
But this nigga said it's a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing.
It was a beautiful thing for all of us.
Dick came out his pants and slapped the bar like, bam. I was like, oh.
Okay.
I hope he wins.
Hey,
I hope he wins.
Hey, if it was me, the ball would have fell. That's all I say. That's all I say.
All I got to say is
the whole
keep the faith.
The whole shit would have came down with me.
Still alive and well. That's all I want to say.
Your world, my opinion. Y'all see what it is, man. I feel like we got a gold mine over here of a show of what we do. Y'all boy, hit the noti bell. Hit the fucking noti bell. Your world, my opinion. You see what it was. You see what it is. What your name is again?
Honey J.
Honey J. Damn. We just came up with that. We innovative.
Came up with that earlier.
Right.
We innovative like that.
Anyway,
we gonna keep it real.
I'm Mr. Rawson.
What?
I am he. He is me.
He is him.
This is T Rivers right
That's me.
here.
That's me.
Mr. Benefit of the fucking doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
You got Honey J over there. It's a beautiful thing. From here on out, it's a beautiful thing. That's her.
Yeah.
That's her theme. That's her logo. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
you know,
like, hey.
Your world, my opinion.
Who sponsored us,
Hashtag YWMO. Sponsored by Hachiko Line, Bully Kennel. If you want some real official paperwork, real shit, Bully Pups, holla at them boys.
And I know my dog, and my dog, he really on. He know the background.
It's official. The breed. They contribute to the show and everything, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag YWMO. Subscribe on YouTube. And yeah, man.
We out.
Yo, we love y'all. Fuck with us, man.
You lie, just like you. was on an all-night flight, from sunset till sunrise. Then the phone rang on my side, heard you was out with some guy. I didn't even act surprised, played it like everything was alright. I hope he gives you what you like, and what you love and does it twice. Girl, why'd you have to lie? Then you look me straight in my eyes. Never thought you was the type, it never even crossed my mind. But I ain't tripping cause I'll survive, and on top of that I'm still fly. This is my lullaby, go to hell and
You're
unite.
hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie.
You're only sorry you got caught. Why was I double crossed? I understand if I did you wrong or broke your heart, but from that I am far. And girl, you must forgot I had you shining like the sun, because to me you are a star. And I ain't never hit you, hurt you, caused you any harm. Been the type to leave you lonely just to go hang with my dogs. But go ahead, move along, and I ain't mad at all, because your man can't see me like he tried to peek me through the fall. And don't try to act concerned of my feelings, because you wasn't when you was with him chillin'. And I promise little mama gon' miss me, because my love is one in a million, just like the girl Aaliyah. Sent from heaven, you better ask Keisha. And flawless like a diamond, y'all remember Lisa. But now I gotta go, she committed the unthinkable, and I don't mean Alicia.
You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie.
Tell me why you have to lie, when you're so damn fine. Such a waste of time, and even more waste of life. No need to apologize, too wrong to try to make it right. So this is my lullaby, go to hell and
You're
unite.
hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. You're hot, so hot, just like July. But you lie, you lie.